Coach Katarski going to come over and join us as well. 73-62 victory.
Gotta hurry up before the men start, right?
Sure. Where's the music?
Before Vic gets
nobody
out here.
warming up. Yeah, Vic's going sled riding, he said.
Well, we will be at 221 Farmbrook Drive. That's for sure. We did it earlier today. And
Jayla and Mara, did they how did they use the tube or the sled? Or
well, we have our neighbors were gracious enough to give it. Their kids have moved on. And remember, Jayla now is a Niagara Falls native, so this stuff's in her blood.
Oh, sure.
And she's used to it. So
no doubt about it. Coach, more challenges. COVID has been a challenge for everybody this year. But then, the weather, whether you're playing at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I guess it doesn't matter in the end. But this seemed like a really hard-fought victory for you today.
Yeah, it really was. It's the best way to describe it. Mars, how you doing? You want to say hi to everybody?
How was sled riding earlier?
Good.
That's good.
Yeah. Are we going to do something when we get home, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, I'd say yes, we are. Tell your dad. You're definitely going to do it, right?
Mars, I love you interview.
I love your eyes.
Thanks, Mars. I think that's the description. I hope this isn't on video, which means I know it is, but it felt to me like if we were able to do this today, we have a chance at being one of those teams. Mm-hmm. And if we didn't today, it didn't mean we weren't. But it was exactly just with the malaise, like you said, with the weather and do we or don't we, and our ups and downs. I mean, it's just wild every day how we're dealing with something new, whether it's an injury or it's something related to the virus. But the group hung in there and showed resolve. We won all 3 of the last quarters. That third was really good, and unfortunately, they got over 60 for the first time since Montana, but we were able to score more than them. They're a really, really good team. Brooke does such a good job with them. They have 4 Division I transfers on top of just a seasoned group and a tough group that plays hard together. They were down 19 to Kutztown on Saturday, came back and tied it. Just remarkable. So any win in our league is a good one, and we're certainly proud of our group for their resolve. I think that's the thing that we're starting to see is they just kind of figure a way out.
Yeah, they played some close. Go ahead, Roger. Go ahead.
Dan and I were commenting throughout the broadcast. It appeared to us, in our humble opinion, that your game plan was to get the ball inside to Katie Nolan or whoever happened to be in the game to get a very great number of foul shots against a team who has been known to foul exclusively.
Yeah, they lead the country in fouls per game and the foul rate, and it doesn't even take an analytics person like me to recognize that that's a place to kind of win. And I think that we also have a pretty good player there. Katie, 20 and 15 is grown-up stuff, and she's doing it this year with defenses knowing it's her. And I think that she's found different ways to do it, and she also is all about the team. I think her and Shy, especially, they played here through the years where we just outscored people all the time, and we talked to them both in the fall and said, really think if we do it this year, it's going to have to be defense. And for the two of them, they're finding more and more ways to be better defensively and help the group, and that can be just rebounds, that can be talking, whatever. And so I think that gets underappreciated for Katie and her contributions.
How is Shy feeling? I know she's never 100% with,
she's working through it.
Yeah,
she's working through it, and Peggy and Dr. Erdos was here tonight, but, just helping them manage it. And these games we have now, these turnarounds, I mean, it's literally like the NBA, and you just have to get your body right and move along. But, Shy's done with basketball in 2 months, so, hopefully she can get through that.
Yeah.
But,
I also noticed, Mark, that when Christian and Shy decide to go to the hoop, don't get in their way.
It's hard, and I think what Shy has really done is worked on some different dribble moves to get there. C has some unique finishes, but Shy with the hesitation does it. It's a lot, you guys are both baseball people. It's not how fast you throw it. It's how much of a difference your changeup has to your fastball. And I think for both of them, their speeds at different places, but their ability to change speeds is what helps them, and that's smart. But this group is something else. 7 in a row, that's the longest winning streak since 2012-13. We were ranked 4th in the region in the poll that came out today. That's the highest we've ever been ranked.
I was waiting for that poll. I didn't see it.
And we were picked 6th in our division to start the year, and this group just does it. And they've just been a really neat one to be around and just see them every day.
Coach, we just talked with Samantha Kozmacki and the way that she has grown since her, and not literally grown. We talked. She got taller, but from her freshman year to now, the way she's contributing on the defensive side and obviously offensive as well.
Yeah, Sam's a unique one, and I think our relationship. She's made me a way better coach. I've coached Sam a lot. I've coached her a lot, and I think Sam has been receptive to it. She's also helped me have to be a better coach with it. But, Sam is somebody that whenever, and she'll hate me for saying this, but we always say, be the hammer, not the nail. And I think when Sam is the hammer, she's a really good player. And, I think her and Rena are just a neat duo that we have there, especially defensively. They just each kind of carve out their little niche and help us. This team was a load for us to guard defensively tonight, some of the stuff they do. And our group made adjustments on the fly and able to do it. So, yeah, Sam deserves all of that.
Yeah, and, you battled adversity, off the court just like everybody has. But even in these games, I mean, there's been some slow starts, but your team never seems to panic, and they just – kind of know that they're going to get back into the game and even win the game.
Yeah, and I think they've helped me feel better that way, and hopefully, we're able to give them as coaches that steadying ground. And, everything in life is your blessing and your curse. I think our steadiness, there are times it's like, guys, you got to go, both in the games and in practices. But, they're also able to just hang in there and do it, and just neat to be around. And I think, too, this is for basketball and seasons in life. Too often we wait until things are over to say the good things about what went on, whether that's somebody's life or a season. And I just think, we have to continue to remind this group the good things they're doing, how they feel around each other, the connections and bonds they're making, and to celebrate those small victories along the way, because you don't get to recreate those. It's really, really hard to do that.
Anything else, Roger?
No, I'm good.
We have boys basketball tomorrow if you're not busy, by the way. We'll talk later.
I'm unavoidably detained, as they say in Caddyshack.
Coach, thank you so much. This hopefully will be a big week for you. I know it's a busy week, just like there were a bunch of other women's basketball games today in the PSAC, so everyone's playing a lot of basketball.
They all count
in a small
as one
amount of
still,
time.
Dan.
So
they all count as one.
That's
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you.